We've got this about a month now. For the past 7 days plus, Houthi rebels attacking several commercial ships and a U.S. destroyer in the Red Sea using drones and ballistic missiles. You ask yourself, what have we done in return? So far, the Biden administration holding back and retaliating against the Iranian-backed group. Republican Congressman Michael Waltz sits on several committees with us now, former Green Bay Beret commander. How you doing, sir? Good morning to you. A couple ways to look at this. Good to see you, Bill. Yeah, there's a thought that the Houthis could do a peace deal with the government in Yemen that's backed by Saudi Arabia. In the meantime, you've got Iran that's backing these Houthi rebels. Do you believe this administration is concerned with upsetting Iran that may spoil some sort of deal down the road? That's still hopeful for. They are.
Well, yeah, Bill, and I would point out that the Biden administration delisted the Houthi rebels as a terrorist organization its first month in office. And that was part and parcel to what concessions could we make to Iran on this fantasy that we could re-enter a JCPOA or Iran deal. The other thing I would point out is, look, the rockets that Hamas is firing out of Gaza are relatively dumb, unsophisticated, and easy to manufacture and light off. These anti-ship cruise missiles, it requires intelligence to know what ship is coming through the strait into the Red Sea, targeting, and they're not easy to fire and use effectively. So this is absolutely Iranian resourced, trained, provided, and directed, 100%. And, you know, the Navy calls this environment the Archer and the Arrow. And right now, our ships are authorized to shoot down the Arrow, the missile, but they are not authorized, and this is bad policy coming out of the Pentagon and the White House, to go after the Archer, which are the Houthis and the radars that are shooting these things, much less to go back to Iran and actually impose costs on Iran itself. At the end of the day, as long as Iran is flush with cash and they're unmolested, unfettered, and we're not imposing costs on Iran itself, this is all going to continue. I don't know what it's going to take, Bill, us losing a ship or some type of truly catastrophic attack before the White House changes policy.
To emphasize your point, here's Admiral Kirby on part of what you just said.
These attacks represent a direct threat to international commerce and to freedom of navigation. They've jeopardized the lives of merchant sailors that represent multiple countries all around the world. And while they are launched by the Houthis, we certainly have every reason to believe that they're being enabled by Iran. As the National Security Advisor said just the other day, the Houthis are pulling the trigger. Iran is providing the guns.
Okay, so I gave a couple of theories. What's yours as to why there is no response?
Well, at the end of the day, I think there is still this fantasy and hope that they could enter into a deal in Iran's nuclear program. There's no other explanation for why you would go to the podium, tell the world that Iran is behind this, they're doing this, and eventually they're going to get through, and then not change policy on Iran. They have to go back to maximum pressure. You have to dry up the coffers. You have to put the regime on its back foot. Right now, when you hear from the administration, de-escalation, de-escalation, what Iran hears from that is opportunity and space to continue to push.
Thank you, sir. Michael Waltz, we'll talk again soon. Thanks for being here.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.